Everybody take deep, long breaths. In through your nose and out in your mouth. And we will take deep, long breaths as this is our Samhain meditation. In through our nose and out through our mouths. We're going to take one more deep, long breath. In through our nose and out through our mouths. And as you let go of that last breath, let all your lungs hollow out. And as you breathe gently and relax, you will sense and smell wonderful aromas of Samhain. You're smelling pumpkin and spices, sweet candy apples, autumn leaves, bonfires, all the beautiful Samhain smells. You breathe them gently, and as you take in the sense of Samhain, you relax yourself and you realize you're on a path. You start walking down this path, and it's green, but it's also turning. You see some autumn leaves, and you're heading towards a forest. You continue walking along the path. You feel the rich, deep earth. You smell the trees. And it's a little dark, but you realize you look up and you see the full moon. And as you walk along, you look up and you see the moon and you swear it's blue. It's a wondrous, full blue moon on Samhain. And then in the distance, it looks like a small structure. And the lights are on, and you can see a little bit of smoke coming from the chimney. And you're still walking along this path. There's no one else there. You see little lights, like fairy lights, floating through the woods. Little fireflies. And as you get closer to the house, you see beautiful herbs growing all about it. And as you get closer to the house, you see little animals, all types of little animals. And when you get up to the door, you see bright lights inside, and the door opens. You didn't even have to knock. And this woman is standing here. She's a little older, with long flowing hair, and you just feel instantly comfortable. And she beckons you to come into her little cottage. And when you walk in, the smells are amazing. You smell gingerbreads and homemade breads and just all kinds of honeys and wonderful spicy teas. And she has you come in and sit down. As you're taking in all the sights, you're looking on the shelves. Old books, pentacles, lovely bottles. And you look in the fireplace. There's a small cauldron cooking, and you see something, and it smells absolutely marvelous. She asks you if you're hungry. And you say, yes, of course. And she dishes up this wonderful brew. Puts a small cup of tea. And as you begin to eat, the tastes are bursting in your mouth. Unlike you feel like you've never been able to taste this deeply before. She's like, have a sip of your tea. And as you drink your tea, you feel it warm from the bottom right into your toes to the top of your head. You feel like you're enveloped in magic. And then she takes you by your hand and she says, child, amongst these shelves are books, and you are to choose one. You look at the books, and you take the time, and you choose one. And she lays it on the table. Over on another shelf, she says, there's lots of bottles. They're all labeled, all full of herbs. And she says, child, one of these bottles you must choose. So you look the bottles all over, and you choose a bottle, and she takes it from your hand and places it with your book. Then she moves you to a beautiful chest or drawer, and there's all types of crystals laying on this chest or drawer. And she says, child, you must choose a crystal. And you look them over, and you choose your crystal. She takes it from your hand and lays it with your book. Then you go back to the table, and she has a small cauldron to which she places your items in. You never even really learn her name. And she gives you long hugs and tells you, anytime you need me, I am here. So you take your cauldron with your newfound treasures, and she tells you, you will be back, and the next time you're back, there will be more choices for you. And as you walk out of the cottage, you thank her, and she gives you a blessing of a witch, and then you get back on your path. And as you're walking away from the cottage, you see things you didn't see before, even though you knew they were there. There's all types of creatures, frogs and bunnies, bats and crows, and you realize that frog is talking to you and giving you a message. And you bend over and you listen, and you thank him. And you go descend back down through your path. And as you're walking, you're feeling warm, you're feeling magical, you're feeling empowered, you're feeling wise, and you know that you are on your path, and you know that this witch that you have met will always be there for you, always have knowledge, and always give you everything that you always need to be the spiritual being that you are supposed to be. So you walk down your path, feeling loved and warmed, and you look up, and you see that moon that looks blue, and you realize that this is the magical blue moon spell that has changed your life absolutely, irrevocably, forever. And you walk down the path, and then you're home, and you feel blessed, and you know that you will be this way for the rest of your life. Deep long breath, and you may wake up and open your eyes anytime you like.